Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the BitcoinMeister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is May the 20th, 2018. Strong hand. Unconfiscatable deferral of gratification. Well, it's almost 4 a.m. in the morning here in Norway, and the sun is coming up. Absolutely insane. Back in the East Coast, back in Baltimore, it's almost 10 p.m. So hello, everyone. But soon enough, I'm going to be in Alberta. Yes, the July BitcoinMeister in Alberta celebration. 3 cities you can check me out in, and they're all linked to below the events. In Calgary on July the 9th and the 10th at the Bitcoin Rodeo, then in Red Deer at their meetup on the 11th, and then in Edmonton at their meetup on the 12th. All of those are linked to below. That's July BitcoinMeister in Alberta, and we'll talk about that in a second. Thanks for the Litecoin. Someone sent me some Litecoin. I believe I know who you are. And that was very nice. Thank you. All of my cryptocurrency links are below if you ever want to send me anything. And also you want to buy a Trezor, t-shirts, affiliate links, VPN, all sorts of goods, all my archives. Check out that This Week in Bitcoin show. And yesterday's Beyond Bitcoin show was quite amazing, if I do say so myself. Okay, so here is a very interesting DM that I got. And this is God, guys, when something sounds too good to be true, it's too good to be true. And don't be impulsive. Again, this is personal responsibility. This person made a mistake. I don't want you guys to make this mistake. Obviously, there are people who are making this mistake. You know, they're people. Okay, I'll get into this. This is what the person sent me. I sent 0.5 Ethereum from my Trezor to the address, but I did not receive Ethereum back. And then I replied, what are you talking about? I am referring to the 10,000 Ethereum giveaway announced on your Twitter. All right. There, a lot of you familiar with Twitter are aware of a scam, a straight out scam of fake Twitter accounts impersonating real known cryptocurrency cryptocurrency media people, cryptocurrency aficionado fans accounts, okay? Ones that have a lot of followers. So there was a dude that was impersonating me. I guess I made the big time there. And I actually announced this on the show at least once. And when the guy would reply to my tweets to try to promote his scam, I would say, this is fake. This is a scam. And I would report it to Twitter and everything. But unfortunately, this person, I guess, wasn't watching my show, but was following my Twitter, but was not seeing me reply to this person saying it was a scam and wasn't aware of how this is going on all over the crypto ecosystem on Twitter. So that means maybe some of you aren't aware of this either. So I'm going to say it again. There are fake Twitter accounts out there impersonating real Twitter accounts saying they're giving away Ethereum. Don't send them 0.5 Ethereum like this person did. That's a lot of money to blow. A lot. And what can we take away from this? Well, again, people want something for nothing. I'll tell you that. They don't realize that Adam Meister does not give away any cryptocurrency. I mean, longtime viewers know that. People give me cryptocurrency. I'm totally cool with that. But I don't give any away. And so if you think I'm giving any away, it's not me. Secondly, just think long and hard. Do not be impulsive. We're still very early on in this cryptocurrency thing if this scam is still working. I mean, you don't just give some shyster on the street $100 because they say they're going to give you $10,000. I mean, this is the same type of thing. I mean, except they're not doing it to your face. So this is even less trustworthy. Like if someone does it to your face, I mean, you can like chase them down. You'll recognize them. You can, if they steal from you, you can hunt them down and beat them if you want to. Or whatever. I mean, you know, this is like totally, again, and it would be a person impersonating like a friend. I'm Adam Meister's best friend. Give me, you know, on the street, I'm Adam Meister's best friend. Give me $200. He'll give you 200,000. Or I'm his brother or his sister or his parents. Look, I'm Jewish like him. I mean, it's like insanity. You want to do that on the street. You shouldn't do that here. But it just shows you how early we are in this, that people are still falling for this type of thing. I feel bad for the people, but it's personal responsibility. There's nothing I can do to help the situation except to warn people. And again, I have talked about this before, that there are some people who hold, you know, why is Ethereum being targeted here? Well, there are a number of reasons, but there are a lot of people who buy Ethereum on Coinbase to diversify. They don't know what the heck they're getting. They can send it from Coinbase pretty easily, but if they sent it to their Trezor, they would be unable to get that Ethereum off of their Trezor. If you're in that situation, you shouldn't even be buying Ethereum. I always say learn how to send a Bitcoin before you buy a Litecoin. Well, learn a little bit more about Ethereum so that you'll be able to get it off of Coinbase before you buy an Ethereum at Coinbase, okay? There's no point in diversification for the sake of diversification when you have no idea what you're getting and you end up sending it to a scamster. And I think a lot of the people that are sending it to scamsters are people who bought Ethereum and are keeping it on Coinbase. Wouldn't shock me at all. They had, well, why not get more? I'll get more sent to my Coinbase. They couldn't work on my ETH wallet at all. All right. So that's an unfortunate situation. Thought I would start off with that. But hey, here's some good news. Ben Garber says, every millionaire I talk to over 60 does not own one Bitcoin. They will want one or two or three soon. Why not 10,000, says the Chinese billionaire. And that's, of course, referring to the Chinese dude who bought 10,000 of them, apparently. But yeah, so that's a really great point there. All the millionaires this dude knows over 60. And I don't know any millionaires over 60. I mean, maybe I do. But they probably don't own Bitcoin. Yeah, they don't own Bitcoin yet. But they will want to. So they might have a fund buy it for them, a GBTC thing. But eventually, these people who are millionaires who are over 60 are going to want to get into this. So that is really bullish. And hey, pound that like button, subscribe to this channel, and check out the links below because you can see everything that I talk about in this video. Also, check out disruptmeister.com. And going back to, I'm really looking forward to going to Alberta, as I've always wanted to see Calgary, because growing up in Baltimore, the only thing I really knew about Alberta was Brett the Hitman Hart from Calgary. And of course, the Calgary Flames, the NHL hockey team, as I used to be really big into following sports as a youngster. But I never really thought about Red Deer. And, I give these dudes in Red Deer all the credit in the world. It's like the third largest city in Alberta, so not a large city at all. And this guy at sterlingpainting.ca, he's helping arrange all this. And this dude has accepted Bitcoin at sterlingpainting.ca, his painting business, serving Central Alberta and Red Deer since 2014. So this guy's been in it for a while. So I'm really looking forward to meeting real on-the-ground Alberta people from the Central Alberta. And of course, the Calgary event, the Bitcoin Rodeo, is going to be amazing, bitcoinrodeo.com. And Edmonton, I've heard about Edmonton for years, the Edmonton Oilers. You think about Wayne Gretzky. And again, that's a sports thing. But I know Alberta is like the Texas of Canada. There's a lot of oil and stuff up there. So I'm excited about it. I just shout outs to Alberta. I'll be talking about it more. BitcoinMeister in July in Alberta. And yeah, sterlingpainting.ca. I linked to him below. Red Deer, dude. A dude from Baltimore is going to Red Deer. It's totally awesome. All right. Blockchain 3.0. No, I'm not promoting that. That's just a buzzword that means absolutely nothing that ICOs are just using all over the place. And remember what I say, people, beware of buzzwords. So there's your latest one that wants to make me vomit. Blockchain 3.0. Ooh, God. Buzzword for ICOs. Pound that freaking like button. All right. Oh, and here, this is from Vin Armani. Vin Armani. A little birdie just told me that the major mining pools have agreed to establish a treasury and start funding Bcash development from their block rewards. And then Ansel Lindner added, this is huge. The block rewards have been held by Bitmain. The devs will dump the coins to live and apply downward pressure on the price. So, okay, one dude thought it was good, and then Ansel kind of added on his what he thinks is going to happen. But it's all cyclical, people. People will obviously Bcash is quite centralized if they can make this change like that. But I think it'll probably the market. Some people in the market will like it and pump it, and who knows. But Ansel does make a very interesting point that Bitmain won't be the miners won't be holding the block rewards. They'll be distributing them to devs, and the devs will sell them for Bitcoin probably. All right. And again, these are all Twitter stuff. I'm TechBalt, TechBalt on Twitter, and then BitcoinMeister on Steemit. All of that is a lot of fun, and it's been blowing up lately. And again, we got a live chat going on right now. If you do the super chat, you'll get my attention. I'll answer your question. All right. Offended by selling Bitcoin. That is what Simon Dixon said on the This Week in Bitcoin show. Giacomo Zucco was also on. It was Friday. It was amazing. Check it out. I love the saying, offended by selling Bitcoin. Yeah, man. You asked me to sell Bitcoin. I'm offended, man. I want to vomit when I think about selling my Bitcoin. Again, think 2020 halving. You can't be selling your Bitcoin before the 2020 halving. Heck no. For fiat, heck no. Heck no. All right. So yeah, I'm offended. And yeah, we talked a lot about independence and the psychology of Bitcoin. It was a really interesting show with Simon and Giacomo. I mean, two all-stars. You get the best guest in the space on this freaking channel on This Week in Bitcoin. You better believe it, baby. This is the best freaking Bitcoin channel out there. All right. And that's what you should all aim to be, the freaking best. There's no shame in that, baby, to be the best. To be the man, you got to beat the man. That was Ric Flair, not Bret Hart. And Bret Hart did beat Ric Flair. I believe he did. Who knows? It's been a long time. All right. So here's a Bgold. Oh, God. So, woo! And maybe I should do a sharpshooter right now on my there's no one to do a sharpshooter on here to show you Bret Hart's move. He was a great technical wrestler. Calgary, Alberta, baby. All right. Bgold story from Friday. Yeah. Giacomo wanted to talk about something he heard about Bgold, but we ran out of time. And so Bgold has a tweet out there. An unknown party accessing large amounts of hash power is using a 51% attacks to perform double spend attacks on exchanges. We've been advising all exchanges to increase their confirmation requirements and to review large deposits. All right, that was Friday. It's stopped now. You can check their Twitter out. It's linked below. You can go to bitcoingold.org, where they had been talking about a fork to a new mining algorithm eventually. And I guess that'll help the situation not occur again. Who knows? Anyway, there's your Bgold news. It's under control. So check it out. Check it out. Very, very interesting thing going on there. So my buddy Anders in Los Angeles told me about this company. This dude is in motion. He started something called MathBot. Learn math by programming a robot from counting to calculus. And he says, super excited to be co-founder of mathbot.com as of today because, one, kids can now globally learn math for free. Parents can incentivize by paying for each level, and then kids earn 90% back as a carrot. This free math would not have been possible without Bitcoin. The great thing is that there this is only possible because we have Bitcoin. If we only had credit cards, then chargebacks would ruin this possibility. As Andreas Antonopoulos says, then yes, Bitcoin can be used for bad, but so more good will come from Bitcoin. This is the first example I know. Okay, so he's saying that his MathBot is doing good. It's a good example of the use case for Bitcoin. Check it out. I linked to his tweet. I linked to mathbot.com. See what it's all about. Anders might come on the show soon and actually talk about it. I like people that are in motion, that are doing creative things with Bitcoin. So good luck to Anders in Los Angeles, and he puts on the Century City Bitcoin meetup. And on June 1st, Vortex will be speaking there. So check that out also. And I spoke there back in April, and in January I was there also. I love Los Angeles, man. And shout out to my my buddy out in Los Angeles, who is a great cryptocurrency guy who is recovering from a serious operation. Hopefully he's watching right now. It's still early in Los Angeles. It's only 7:10 as opposed to 4:10 in the morning here in Bergen, Norway, where it is like light outside right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's no night here basically. And I still haven't gone to sleep. All right. Here's why you should be offended by selling Bitcoin, by the way, people. There's a link below from Crypto Crady. Top 10 coin market cap coins from 5 years ago, expressed in what they were worth in Bitcoin then and what they're worth in Bitcoin now. And all of them have went down like an incredible amount in terms of Bitcoin. Litecoin, not as much as the other ones of the top 10, but oh my God, this is the chart of the day. You got to check it out. Value your wealth in Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin equals Bitcoin. And you should be offended by selling Bitcoin. And this is an example. If you like back then, I'll diversify and get into these altcoins, you would have been a lot better staying in Bitcoin. Okay. But back then in 2013, like there weren't that many people around anyway. So most of you like watching this didn't even think about doing something like that. But it just goes to show you in 5 years how much things can change. So in the year 2023, are you going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I bought that IOTA with my Bitcoin. Oh my God, I should have valued my wealth in Bitcoin. All right. So let's talk about buzzwords and gurus here. Is this the sign of the end of the bear market? Here's a guru that's just totally out of nowhere. Again, most people don't want to keep it simple just by owning Bitcoin, because they think they want to get into something that's going to be the next Bitcoin. So all the shysters out there, that's their pitch, that they know something that everybody else doesn't know, that they can tell you about a coin that's going to blow. If you thought Bitcoin blew up, if you thought Ethereum blew up, they know something. And then they give examples of other altcoins that they say they knew about that did well too. Okay. Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin, people. Okay. Remember that before you get into this. I mean, it is greed and impulsiveness that lead people to follow a guru like people, first of all, and the lack of a deferral of gratification. They want it now. They want the hot tip now. They just can't wait until after 2020. They can't stick with their Bitcoin. They can't stand still. They're impulsive. Deferral of gratification, learn it, people. And if you don't have it, it gets you into this. Doug Casey, in one of his emails, he says he's got a new hand-picked crypto advisor. And his name is Marco Wutzer. Now, by the way, Marco Wutzer, this great crypto guru advisor, has 88 followers on Twitter. He has 88 followers on Twitter. He's a big guru. And I linked to his Twitter. I linked to this announcement too. And this is some of the stuff that Marco has to say, and the newsletter has to say. I hear about a lot of these projects through my blockchain mastermind group. It's a collection of crypto enthusiasts I put together to discuss and vet upcoming projects. In this group, I have some of the top crypto developers in the world, as well as major crypto investors, even an ex-Goldman Sachs trader building a platform for crypto trading. Right now, my mastermind is buzzing. Buzzword. Many of these crypto insiders are loading up for another bull run, and so should you. That's why Doug thought now was the best time to bring me in as Casey Research's official crypto guru. And yes, he actually says that. He calls himself an official crypto guru of Doug Casey. If you fall for this kind of stuff, it's your fault, by the way. Personal responsibility is a new counterculture. But hey, I'm warning you anyway. Okay, more. A small $500 speculation in Komodo. He actually spells it wrong. Or they spell it wrong. I don't know if he spelled it or Doug Casey or whoever spelled it. He spells it with an A. It's spelled with an O. A small $500 speculation in Komodo would have returned $350,000. And that's not all. Nano up 49,000%. Neo up 6,000%. ARC up 1,200%. Quantum up 36,000%. A lot of people are worried the crypto boom is over. Some even think blockchain technology is just a flash in the pan. But what Marco reveals in his speech will turn all of that on its head. He'll explain all 5 layers of blockchain technology, buzzword, and where each of them fits into the overall universe. Then he'll show you 2 specific layers on the verge of blowing up. This is where you can find the next 300 baggers in blockchain, according to Marco. And in his presentation, he'll explain which 2 projects he likes the most. All right. Don't blindly follow gurus, people. Don't fall for that stuff. Personal responsibility is the new counterculture. But hey, with this kind of talk going around, maybe it does mean that things are about to catch on fire in the crypto space again. When craziness like this is being accepted as normal, who knows? I'm trying to turn a negative into a positive. That's just the way I look at it. But hey, if you fall for this stuff, it's not my fault, your fault. All right, personal responsibility, people. Don't be impulsive. Here's a fascinating thread. It's about IOTA. A single spammer has seemingly taken down the IOTA network by getting control of 15% of the hash rate. It's a Twitter thread. You check it out. You decide on your own. This IOTA thing has fascinated me for quite some time, since I was in Korea in December, when the reporter that was interviewing me was like, "What do you think of IOTA?" And people were just buying it because it just had been listed there. It's like the one altcoin in the top 50 that is like in danger of breaking like all the time, it seems like. Like this might be the one that just totally breaks. They have a COO, apparently. It's central. I don't get the whole darn thing. I do know a lot of smart people rip on this thing constantly. And here you go again. Here's a thread about it. I wouldn't touch it at all. Wouldn't touch it at all. But of course, hey, Bitcoin is Bitcoin. One Bitcoin equals Bitcoin. That's how I think. I mean, I don't get into this nonsense. All right, what else do we have here? Pound that like button. All right, here, alert. Tether has just granted 250 million US Tether. Okay, so there's 250 million new Tether. Is that Bitfinex guy going to come back again? Is the sky falling? This was actually announced on Friday, May 18th at 6:25 p.m. So I think we had didn't the price go down around then of Bitcoin? I don't know. I don't care about what the price is. But maybe that someone sold on that FUD. There's some FUD there's some crypto noise to get distracted by people. Tether conspiracies all over. All right, but I thought I would share that. All right, that's it. I'm Adam Meister, the BitcoinMeister, Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. Check out the note section below. I'll say hi to you guys in the chat. Look, that is the sun coming out.